Emperor Haile Selassie the first. Jah Rastafari. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be accepted and I say to Jah. Give thanks for the time and space, the privilege and the blessing. And for the ones and ones that take the time out, the heed and I word sound in articulating Rastafari. No. And I previous word sound where I label it Noah, the return of Cain whiteness. Now, within that word sound, I declare white people as I enemy through historical observation. And I identify the genesis of white people in the black lands or the Afro-Asiatic world. They never use black lands, and the atrocities committed by these people. And this is not, when I reference these things, it's not out of hatred again, and it's not out of malice. It's to let I know. And let me take an example what I mean by this. Now, a scorpion will bite or a lion will tear you, eat you if you're going to a lion space. No. Or any animal for that matter. Just because the animals express and display them nature, it doesn't mean that I hate a lion or I hate a scorpion. I deal with them in a garden because I know. And it's out of this I express Rastafari whiteness and their relation to I as Rastafari and Haitian family are blackness, black people as them properly style I. Now, like I say again, once and once we hear this someone here and some and I say the intellectuals and those who are so attached to their master, they will come and try to place the label of being a racism. Now, again, when I deal with knowledge and knowing, I don't know, sir. The label of racism cannot be applied to I. Reason being, one, racism designates power and ultimate authority over one's being, meaning, again, whiteness. White people have the ability because how advanced they are in their weaponry and their monetary control, they can destroy or them decide whether we eat, sleep, drink, or straight up live. Because of I, disunity, them have this influence and sway over the world. So this is why, and for that very reason, racism can never be applied to I in speaking truth. However, the ignorant minds and them that don't over the fullness of racism and just pop it and run with the narrative, say, oh, you're racist and da. You know what I mean? They will gladly run with that narrative, but those who's in the know that I right now, as an individual, or I as a people, Rastafari family, that have the power right now to affect another set of group of people life from the minutest ascent to the magnitude, the biggest ascent. You see me, I say from the little to the biggest. I don't have such power. At least not in our I current state as a family. And even when we did, we never expressed self in that regards, nonetheless. But that again is my disclaimer for those who's going to run and come and declare that racist. Now, like I said, Rastafari is a practical reality, and a Rastafari work and deal with the knowings. And once you know, you see, once you know, then you know how to deal. And you find fix and find solutions. When you believe and hope and dip and spookism, you will ever in a limbo. You will ever be waiting for someone to fix your problem because they gave you a God, and you must pray and hope that this God will come save you from the said people that who gave this God wickedness, when all along that very same God is doing nothing about them people and them wickedness when them are performing against I and I as the Rastafari and Nation family. So therefore, Rastafari is here to give you your own identity, your own culture, your own God. And out of this sense of collectiveness, oneness, then I and I can change in the name of I and I God. Whatever it is that's an obstacle in I and I way. And for right now, the first obstacle is I and I coming into the knowledge of I and I self and knowing that unity, one accord, is the power that can bust up the domination of whiteness. You see it? And if you look out in the east, if you watch the signs at the time, Mr. Chin, the Chinaman, he might express his dominance, but he might use it in a physical sense. He might use it with his money, and he might infiltrate. Even right now in Jamaica, he may infiltrate with the money, and he's buying up prime real estate and even taking time and move towards the water resources. Because in a freedom land, them need water because of them industrialized advancement, them pollute for them side of the world. And at the same thing happen right now, them are doing in Jamaica. Even when this government here give licensing fee, license in the Coptic region and lacking the vision to recognize if you use St. Elizabeth with the backside on St. Elizabeth and the people them are suffer. Miles and miles away outside of the mining area, the people them are still being affected. And if I government, not even I government, this government of Jamaica is not visionary enough to see the effects of the decision and the future destruction of I people, then it is I fault as a people to sit and allow these things and accept it. So this is what that's a little sidebar to make an expression, but really and truly I stay on the subject matter. I expressing white domination and using knowledge to identify the cause, the root cause as such. So, and like I said, Abraham, no, it's not Noah, I came to. Because when I really look, like I mentioned before, when I really check them out, wickedness start, if you follow take them story literally, it starts with Cain. And the most wickedest people on the planet Earth, wherever them go and destroy carbonated people, is white people. And them teach I and I out of them books that the devil is the father of wickedness. So therefore, the first wickedness murderer coming upon them in the planet Earth, according to them story of Cain. So obviously the devil must be Cain's father. And how the devil becomes Cain's father? Read the introduction when he introduced himself to Eve as the snake. You see? And the snake is really a symbolism of knowledge. So him teach Eve the knowledge of reproduction and procreation. You see, it's sex. Because when you check out them story right after that, when them hear God footstep and them eye and a cover up themselves, and God asks them, say, yo, why you not? And them say, because them naked, and God answer, how do you know so they're naked? And then them reveal to God about the snake. But the truth of the matter is that for them God who's supposed to know and everything supposed to don't know from day one. What happened? He don't need them to tell him nothing. So you see again, it gives raise questions to ask, is their God really all-knowing? But that is another story and to itself. We're not going on that part. But just draw references and I try apply knowledge to whiteness and the wickedness that them perform against I. And out of this historical observation, I have to find the root cause. And if the Bible is the word that God has them claim, then the root cause of wickedness start with the devil via Cain, who could perform the first murder and get exiled and end up in one place named Nod. We're not there, who the hell knows, but I draw reference and conclusion that Nod is a coded word for Nod, and Noah again is the return of Cain. So this is why I said Noah is the genesis of Cain, whiteness. I want to say the return of Cain. You see? So I just, when I speak Rastafari and I articulate Rastafari, it's for I. Really, I words known is for I come into the knowledge of self and knowing thyself. And don't be tricked and fooled. Because if you follow the biblical story, when them come in, always when them come in an I world, them come in probably hungry or some kind of problem and we help them. And once them sit in and get from study and know I ways of that time, them muscle up and end up taking over and start exert them domineering personality and aggressive nature. This is not feelings. This is historical documentation that I observe as a Rastafari and see it. And therefore I must be bold enough now, because if I declare myself as lion and lioness in this jungle we call life, how we have to protect the cup? We have to protect the cup with knowledge. And when we have that knowledge, we know how to defend and approach things. And thus, if you observe the lion protect the pride. So I and the families pride. So I have to return or reclaim the knowledge of I self and I identity. And this is what Rastafari represents. You know what I say? I have to get away from them patriarchal mindset, read the woman too. And put back the woman by the pedestal as goddess, because that's how we had our woman before they came and started disrupt continuity and reimpose or impose to them ideology in an mind. And this is why, because the divisiveness between I and woman too. And the first thing them do, them eliminate your ability to protect your woman when them brought captives over here and turn them into slaves and socially engineer them. That are the first thing, so they make your woman know so you can protect them. And therefore, this is why one another the cause why I woman in this gender struggle right now. It's because of these things are social engineered by design. So I never reclaim authority, sovereign mindset. And set back foundation, and this is what Rastafari is about. You know what I mean? We have to be practical and realistic. Yeah, man. So that, so like I say again, Rastafari is a survival tribe, a survival time. Rastafari is Caribbean, African unity. Rastafari is resistance. Rastafari live it and reign in an I and I. Rastafari, one God, one aim, one destiny. One God is Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie Jah Rastafari. Why? Because I say so. The aim, organize and centralize is the unity. And the unifying everything. Our natural resource and the destiny is to return back to I and I land space, the nation continent that I and I know, and they cannot deny that it is I and I. And this again when I mention Rastafari, because just like how they can't deny the continent when they call Africa, Ethiopia, whatever else they want to call it, I see him so. They can't deny and take Rastafari from I and I because they never gave it to us. So Rastafari is yours. Again, Rastafari, Jah, Rastafari, without apology. You see, so that I and I say in relation to this, for this word so on, yeah, on this very day, yeah, you see it. So again, survival is the order.